there a category for no gems at all? No
There's
gems?
an any percent category, yeah, of course. They just call it any percent, that's all.
Oh, so any percent is just no gems at all. Okay.
Ah, shoot. Okay, I'm not sure I can keep up with this anymore.
The patterns are all different.
I can try to see how much time I lose here. This is not ideal, the amount of lives I've lost here, especially at certain sections. I got a little impatient. No, that's too much.
Clutch to handle. That's not good. This game looks really hard.
It is very hard.
I like challenging games, and that's why I play them. Like games that are fun but challenging. At least at my... How I grew up, I felt like the games were fun. So when I see it now, it's like, I feel like I want to get into more things. So that Mario Kart's like the first step to me playing more different games.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go.
Take care. I'll catch you later.
Bye bye. Peace out.
Right.
Bye.
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 I guess I should probably be going to bed too. It's almost 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, I'm gonna be staying up for another few hours.
I got work at 6 in the morning.
Yeah. Josh is living on a different timeline from the rest of us. Alright. Well, I'll catch you later. Bye.
So I was thinking of doing Super Mario Sunshine or Luigi's Mansion for speedrunning.
Guess it just have to, you need to find one that's like fits your style. That's all you have to do for that.
I keep remembering speedruns. Like I just wanted to maybe like play games, like do any percent, do the game fast as possible. I feel like that because if I have to do 100%, that means I have to focus on remembering everything, and I'm not the best at remembering everything. I'm trying to be under stress.
The 100% category for Super Mario Sunshine I know is like 4 to 5 hours at a non-competitive like world record level, so that might be a lengthy one.
Percent, I feel like I could do Super Mario Sunshine. I just do any level. I'll just go all in order and see what time I get. You know. It'll just have a standard point of like how fast I can do it. If I just do all the levels in order. I know there's like certain levels you have to do in order, but I just like to do it in a way where it's like, oh, I do it this way and see how, you know, how fast it is. It's a start. I have to have a starting point.
Well, okay, if you're not referring to the marathon itself, like if that's just a starting point, then that's fine.
I want to get better at the game. I want to have a starting point where I am, and then try to discover different paths.
That's what I was inquiring to begin with. I just, you know, because it's like, but the marathon, we want like the players to know 99% of what they're doing for the run. That's all. That's all I was checking.
What I would really do is the Wario all cups, no skips. That's it. Because it's right in order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to be a cool idea, you know. Speedrunning provides a wholesome environment, and then before we go right into the fire, that is like competitive play for Friday and Saturday. Oh, that's right. Oh,
You're on order. Wait, what?
No. That can be explained. That can be most definitely explained. Nothing unusual.
It's not unusual. No, I just saw you on
the water. Yeah. So
yeah, for a split second you died.
Well, that tile you're not supposed to be on water for. It's hard to explain, but like sometimes the player will let you get away with being on the water for a little while, and and that's like one of those
Is it trying
instances.
to load, right? Is it trying to load something, right? So it takes like a frame or two to register?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that like phantom load time that's like taking place.
You have reaction. You can react to it, if possible.
Maybe.
Oh my god, the bath. Oh, this level. I remember you died when one of the levels here, but not this one. I think you died on this one.
I might have. I was talking about saving the animals here, so I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Distracted by having a sense of humor about certain things. It's just like trying to make a joke about the, you know, like, you can save both the frames and the animals because the mission is to rescue the baby frogs. So, yeah. That's the thing about, like, speedrun marathons, is, like, having a sense of humor a little bit, you know, and it really is, like, a situational sense of humor, you know? Knowing your right audience is a big thing. Catering to everyone is very important.
How are you dying here?
Yeah.
That was a rarity. I never seen that.
It was a misinput on my part. I have misinputs pretty frequently. People mostly just get to see all the good stuff when I run these sorts of things. You know, I usually weed out all the bad attempts, but with all gems, it's still, like, you know, developing as we speak. Hence the improvements I was able to find on Friday night at Midwest Speedfest. So, like, I found small things that I could change here and there, and those changes were iterative. They were, you know, being found in the moment with, like, each passing week. Which, is awesome. I like the fact that I'm able to discover things even at the event itself, and then I can mention it in my commentary, you know? That to me is a sign of, like, you know, discipline, being sort of a pioneer in the strats that you have, and just being able to adapt on the fly to anything.
You know, I feel like, you know, if I'm gonna have no, I feel like, you know, that's why I have a notebook now. So if I want to learn something, I have to write it down. Because for me, it's hard for me to remember everything in my head, so I have to write stuff down and then study it a little bit.
Yeah, I write a lot of notes, especially for Pokemon, like stuff like that. I write a lot of notes for that in particular. With platformers, I kind of just feel it out. That's what I tend to do. I've been doing platformers for years, though. Like how your brother Dylan is like a specialist in cards. I am a platforming specialist, especially like an obscurist, like platformer specialist.
I feel like I was a specialist at Wario Stadium for a while. I felt like I just understood the numbers.
Scared me a little bit with how much you were specializing in it.
Well, I just stopped because I didn't want my brain to be fried. I decided to stop. Eventually I'll go back to it. Right now it's good enough. I'm trying to work on my time to 11D or worse.
Oh yeah, that's a reasonable goal to have.
Some days are probably just like, I was working on courses today. It's just the fact that I think my controller is just having issues trying to get certain MCs out. And I think something's wrong with the controller, not me.
It can be that way sometimes.
I think it's the fact that means that when I get my steel bolt for the first time, I think I'll start getting results again. So, I was surprised that I was even getting results with the controller that I have, my friend's controller that I have. You know.
Yeah. That was a gold
I was even getting times on Chocolate Mountain. I kept getting times on Chocolate. Like, why am I keep on bringing my time on Chocolate Mountain? I was at 139.60, and then just played it for like a couple days straight, and I got it down to 138.71. It was like almost a full second.
You'll find ways to surprise yourself when you play the game as long as you do.
I was working on the 111 for KD. My lowest possible time I got for my one stream was like a 35:19, I think, on lap 1.
That's not bad.
Can you even get that on all the laps? Like, I was like, if I just get 35:19s every like lap or something, you know. But you know, I feel like I played worse on lap 2 and 3 as usual. It's always lap 1 I do the best. KTV, my best split was a 26:95 on lap 1.
See, right there, the fish were cooperative the whole time.
Yeah, see both things, right?
They gave me everything I wanted. Like, I had to be a little careful, but they relented. It can just be that way sometimes. You'll have the fish, like, not give you anything, and then attempts like my current attempt right now, where they'll just be like, okay, have a good day. See that right there? That could have been killed by either one of those fish. And they were just like, no, you're fine, you're cool. Like, yeah, we chill.
Chilling on KTV for like 7 hours. And I was just mad that I would miss the ramp on lap 3. I would mess up somehow.
Small mistakes like that.
But my best split, because I could have had a great PB with one of my laps, was a 26:95. I had like 3 separate runs where I had in the 26s. 26 mid-90s. I had 97, I had 96, and I had 95. 3 runs that were in that range. And some person said, I think it was like Bregnox, said that was God pace.
I think Legend A maybe, but God might have been... Like, I got my first God time just about a year ago.
These courses, I know I'm surprising myself I'm getting like these high times, you know.
Yeah. I was tempted to go for a micro step there, but I just kind of let it go.
The bees are so much fun.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're great. My favorite. Wonder. Oh, did I get everything here? We're about to find out. I might have missed one of them. 6, 5, 4. Okay, we got them all. I almost forgot one of them in the marathon, but then my death reminded me of them. It was just like, okay.
I thought you missed one.
Yeah.
I saw you miss. Like, wait a minute, Lars, you missed something.
Yeah.
Totally. If you didn't die, you'd have been oh shit.
That could have been a bad moment for me. Unfortunately, you know, I just kind of let it go, and I didn't let it bother me too much.
Maybe having deaths actually kind of helped you, in a way. Bead, man, I don't like the one that has 2 beads around it.
Fair amount of pressure. That slab that just passed me, I can't actually access it. It's just what it is. 1, 2, and then I jump on this one.
Oh my god.
This used to be so much worse in my opinion. Alright.
From a pattern, right?
There's a pattern to it, yeah. Very clear pattern.
You know exactly what wall to be in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
How are you even riding one of those? Jeez. At the very end. feel like the timing on that is really tight, like frame-wise. Like tapping the button in the other direction.
Yeah. It can be that way sometimes. That time, okay. Jeez. What?
Oh my god. Oh no, that was a misinput. That was definitely a misinput.
Yeah. It's alright.
Oh no, I saw that. I was like, wait a minute, that was totally a misinput because he just went accident just a little bit too fast. Like,
Welcome to the world of misinputs. You will think you got it, but then you don't.
It's like playing Mario Kart. Misinputs are so much fun.
It do be like that sometimes.
I feel like that's a problem in versus too. Some people feel like, oh, misinput cost me the race.
Most of the time, I don't blame the misinput. I blame myself.
I do blame myself. It's like, damn, controller, why didn't I just make it like snap it like, and I don't like another wiggled analog just a bit longer than I did.
That always looks closer than it actually is.
Weird. Oh, that was close. That was actually legit close.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. We're good. You chill.
The vehicle's really fast. Like, how fast are they going? Like, are they? How do I?
They can't actually make that final one right there. Or I have to wait out the cycle. Here we go. I wonder how much time I lost on 4-4. Oh, hey, okay, that's a small time loss.
Did play a little bit with Dan Burbank on Calero today just to test out his connection.
Oh.
And he had said he had no lag. And he was like, finally. Finally. I played like 2 cups. And that was it. I was playing tired as hell. I just wanted to play with Dan for a little bit. You know.
I get it.
So I'm meeting him in person for the first time, so. Excited to meet Dan Burbank in person for the first time. I know people have talked a lot about him, about the past, but I'm not worried about the past right now.
Maybe I'll get the chance someday, but like he lives way across the country and I just don't like. I have a lot of things I want to do. Maybe Dan will go in the opposite direction and go to Whisper Car Meet. You know, he's a teacher. Maybe he has time in his vacation to go to an event like that.
Never know.
It's always a possibility.
I realized Dan was younger than Kevin Booth by like 6 years.
I always tell by the sound that I have the right timing.
Sound?
Yeah, that's the specific here. Okay. Barely made that work. I was trying to do that in the marathon and I managed to mess it up. Whatever. I don't care. I mean, I care immensely. No, it's all fine. It's good. We're good. As long as I get level 5-2, I have a chance at a world record still. Like, this is not devastating. I forgot I had the gems already. Okay, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have it anymore. Maybe I don't. Somehow I totally glossed over that detail.
Sometimes you're just in the midst of things you can't control it. Your brain, like, you're trying to think one thing and it's just like, oops.
There's a lot of auto management that goes on in this game.
Yeah. Oh. What's going on? I wasn't thinking.
Alright.
Whoops. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Nothing important. surprised you didn't get that gem the first time. Boom. Looks really tight. Oh.
Maybe a little bit.
No, from my perspective.
Oh, well, I mean, it can be.
Oh, no. Oh, well, okay.
I use a audio timing for that one, actually. Where I, take the coin sound and I use that as a guiding, position for myself. That's how
I don't know what these things are. They look like mosquitoes.
I call them amalgamations. I'm not 100% sure what they are either.
Probably mosquitoes.
Maybe?
Because frogs like eat mosquitoes, right? Or
Mosquitoes would not be able to hold frogs. I'm just gonna be the first to say that. Whatever they are, they'll exist in my nightmares. Yeah, me too.
Say random noises. I don't know why. It's me going.
We live in
something.
We live in a world.
How do you hit? Looks insane.
Sometimes when one runs on the line, you just hit everything, you know?
I wish I could hit everything. My MTs. Oh well. You know, I'm having a better mindset just playing Mario Kart in general. I took your advice too. I just went to different courses after a while.
You don't need to play the same course for the whole time.
So like 4 or 5 different courses. And I was almost about to get a PB in Traffic Nolan, but I keep on missing the same MTs. To the same 2 MTs every single time. Cause it's a right-facing mini turbo. No, it's a right-facing mini turbo, and my controller does not like to register it.
Alright, what do we got? Barely got it. That's like 6 seconds.
Is that a world record?
Yeah, very casually so. You were busy talking about empties, and I wanted to concentrate. And you were just like, I keep on trying to hit these empties a certain way, and I'm just like, Josh, let me focus on the run.
You got it. You got it. You're so focused. Look, your brain concentrates on the game.
Yeah.
World record.
A world record. Yes, a world record indeed. That was not quite the one I was looking for. I'm looking for a sub 22, and actually, if I can cook, I would be personally looking for a sub 21. That's what I'm looking for. My sum of best is finally at that sub 21, so I really want that.
You had a good run.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, thanks. It was solid. Whew.
That was fun to watch. It was fun. I was trying to be interested in the games. Like, oh, wait a minute. What's like certain things are happening, and it looks really interesting.
Yeah, well, you could see how far behind I was on time there too. It wasn't like even the best, and I gold split twice, so that kept me in the race. And I had a death in 5-2, which is not something I wanted, but whatever. It's no big deal. That's fine. We've had 3 All Gems world records in the course of April, which is pretty big. I'm getting world records the way that Abney gets time trials world records. I might do some any percent for a little while, for like, I don't know, 40 minutes, see if I'm feeling it there, but I'm gonna put down all gems for a little bit because I don't like to try to go for multiple world records in the same day. I just like believe in good karma and try a different category
No,
instead.
that's right. I don't. When I get a PB, even if it's a small one, I'll take it. I have to admit that to you now that you're. When I get a small PB, I have to take it.
I couldn't necessarily do that for KD3 lap yesterday. I just had to keep on chugging and deal with whatever.
I had to deal with 146 for the first time. Like, I actually got 145.9. It's like, you know what? I'll take a 0.15 cut.
Alright, well, guess I'll change the category of the stream now. Alright, well, we're done with all Jim's world record attempts for now. I'm just going to put it down.